terrible.
And just know you can also pick as your training saved if you don't know how to translate it into SWTOR.
Yeah, one of my characters actually is Sage. That's on the imp side.
Perfect. Uresi, we're going to have you dancing with Gracie, and Flame is going to be the melee DPS spot, and Jundalorian. No, actually, Uresi, we're going to have you in the back, and then Jundalorian will be dancing with Gracie, and our last DPS is going to be standing on the leg of Blaster until the beam.
Well, we're gonna dance tango.
That's between you and Gracie.
Okay. I'm gonna bring my shoes.
But even if we died, I would probably pay to see you doing the tango with Gracie
Okay.
during the op.
What about Saturday Night Fever? We're gonna dance Saturday Night Fever, brother.
All right.
You do the tequila dance.
Oh, that's tough. It's a, how do you call that?
Uresi, you've got a tough job because you're going to be roaming, and if you've never done the roamer spot before, it isn't going to work. You have to know about the yellow circles, where the yellow circles are going to spawn, where to move, whether they're on entrance or exit side. There's a lot you have to know for that position.
Okay, but you said I'm just going to sit on the back, right?
For the first phase.
For the first phase, you're in the back part of the time until the circles spawn and make it so that you can't stand back there. And then you have to know where to move and when to move.
So should I just not be here?
There's no one spot that you can stand.
Okay, am I going to the circles? Am I avoiding the circles? What am I doing?
You're going to, so there's going to be 2 yellow circles at some point that spawn behind the boss.
Okay.
Make it so that no one can stand back there.
Okay.
Before they spawn, so while they're forming, you have to see that they're forming on either side of you, and then you have to move either to the entrance or the exit side, wherever the tanks are not.
Okay.
You're going to where the other DPS and healer are, in front of the boss. And then you go back behind the boss once those circles are gone.
Okay.
Yeah, you can actually watch the circles as new circles are forming of the yellow. And they're small when they first start, and then they start expanding. So if you listen for the sound and look and see where they're spawning, then people in front, you can know ahead of time before the tank calls it where you're going to run to left, because they can't get knocked into a yellow circle. So there's yellow next to the exit. We're going to be moving over there so they can go to the entrance side.
So instead of just being able to tunnel the boss, the person in your position has to be watching the yellow circles really carefully.
I'm ready for an invite now, Saxon. For this fight here, we need people to stay out of that ring that's around the boss, because if you are, the dogs will run in there and the tanks get stacks from having dogs inside the ring. Everlasting, are you going to be just taking the boss the whole time?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll do my best. I've never successfully stood my ground the whole time like Thunder does, but I'll try to figure out the timing of the shoulder throw.
Okay. And then we're going to stand next to the side, kind of grouped together. And even the red circles just stun you. They don't really do a lot of damage. So we can just move a little bit away from each other for red circles. But you don't have to run around when the red circles are going on everybody. Then he gets knocked to the ground and you can do more DPS. But we're going to be off to the side. I'll put a marker approximately where we're going to be. You guys are going to stack on me. We're outside of the ring at all times. And then Uresi, not Uresi, Han Lyle's going to be taunting ads, and Flame can taunt an ad to bring it out of the ring. They like to stick next to the tank, so Han Lyle knows how to get them out of there. And then you guys are going to DPS ads. Whenever there's ads, you got to kill them. At 20%, we're going to burn the boss, and so you could use your adrenals at the beginning, and then they're on the burn phase.
So, Flame and Jen DeLorean, you guys are on ads. Uresi and Shaziri, you're on the boss. Because you're going to be at ranged and you're never going to be in that circle. So please do it the way we just said, and if you didn't hear us, please say so now.
I think I'm going to have to see what you're talking about to fully understand what the circles.
So do you see how there's a circle around the boss?
Yeah.
That circle moves with the boss. You are never going to be standing in
Not
that
that
circle.
one. The two yellow ones you said that are going to spawn somewhere.
Oh, that's on Master Blaster. We'll get there.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that he didn't know that we were saying ahead strats from ahead. I thought that was the case.
Okay, so this fight, I stand outside the circle and tunnel.
Yep, and kill the lads when they come out fast, because they can't be around, or the tank will have too many stacks and die.
So Jendalorian and Flame are going to take the ads, and Uresi and Shaziri are going to take the boss, and that way, from range, you'll never go in the circle. So just don't do it. Once the ads spawn, everybody has to be out of that circle. That's why I put a marker on Gracie's head. You just go move to Gracie. And when the boss does his little jumping to different people, it doesn't matter if you're spread out or not. Just stand there and take it. And then get back onto Gracie if you decide you want to move out of it. So it doesn't matter to us if you move out of it or not. It matters where you're standing the rest of the time.
Yeah, Saxon was with us last time. Or a couple of weeks ago.
All right, I'm going to ready check one more time.
I'm here.
You ready, Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Sparky's on the loose. Just don't try patting that sucker. First breath of the sparkler.
Everybody DPS the boss when he falls on the ground. You just stay here and keep DPSing. You'll get stunned for a short time, but you don't need to run around on the rest of it. Okay, so now we have to start healing tanks. Before we could have been DPSing part of the time. I'm talking to Jeremy. I'll just keep DPSing. Stack on me. You guys are not stacking on me. I'll always be on the side of the dog over here. Thank you. Heal the tank.
See? Even the Ravager's pets are bloodthirsty.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, can I play the game?
I don't want you.
Big heals. Good job, DPS. Really good job.
Sparky's later, they're always hungry.
If you're in the corner, you have to get out of it just a tad because it thinks you're inside the thing.
Are we any taunting him?
I was taunting the ad, sorry. Wasn't far enough away.
I got him.
I got all the ads on me. I'm gonna die.
You gotta burn those ads. Bring them out. Taunt them out of there.
I tried to taunt the ads, but they were right next to the boss. I was trying to target him.
Have to run over there because they don't want to go to you.
I'm
unless
gonna
you're
go
right
away from the ads.
there. Burn. You guys just burn them.
Almost overflowed, Sparky.
Burn the boss. The raid buffs.
I'm gonna kite. I guess I'm not gonna kite.
Flame has boss. Hurry up, you guys.
Forget the ads. Shoot the boss.
Whatever you do, don't die.
Maybe I should.
Run.
Run around one. Run around.
Come on.
Pain.
Right. Now I gotta do is
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
well,
switch.
we got pretty close. Now you guys got to see what it is. If the ads overwhelm the tank, they usually die.
Give me a second, Bruce. I'm gonna switch characters. If that's okay.
Yeah, we got to kill the ads, otherwise the tank will die.
Yeah. Can I switch characters? Yes or
Oh,
no?
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be on my Shurk.
Check out your abilities on every fight now. You have to because of where they took away some of our stuff.
I'm switching because Starling's taking too much damage.
Yep. Like for instance, on line 64, I'm going to take Power Shield instead of Thrill of the Hunt because I just stand there most of the time myself as, the healer person.
Yeah.
And what else? Defensive stuff. Put some defensive stuff on. I think I'll open parse.
accurate.
Names should be easy to figure out. There, Gushy. Just
Does somebody want to exit and summon him when he joins group? Unless someone's on cooldown.
I could make one. I could
That
make
was
one.
real close to a one shot, so you guys did, pretty good.
You have this guy on your. You have this guy on your princess, or Gushy?
I don't think I do.
Thank you very much, Alfie. That was nice.
I'm sorry for the wait.
That's okay. I'm just opening my parse up. Your Ressi, you did good DPS.
I'm sorry
Thank
for
you.
the
I
wait.
don't have it open.
Just for a reminder for all you cool cats out there, stack on Gracie. It works because she generates a ton of threat while she's healing. So they come to her naturally. She has bacon in her pockets.
Bacon.
Bacon is overrated. I hate bacon.
I had breakfast for dinner tonight and I love bacon and I had some. It was so good.
Nice.
And I had to clean that for it and that was not as fun.
I really did make Cheddar Bay biscuits. That's why I said give the kids biscuits.
You still owe me a cake there, Gushy.
I know. And then I made turkey, but I had some that I made myself, but it was in a package in the freezer. It's not as good as fresh, but it's okay.
Ready,
You know,
Alfie? Ready, Shway?
What is that, Schwery? What kind of pump?
You ready, Alfie?
Oh, my. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Pulling in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, Sparky's on the loose. Just don't try patting that sucker.
Yeah, so Jeremy and I will be stacking together over here on the side. Healers can actually DPS right now and we can use the raid buffs early if we want to try it, just so we can get them down faster.
Well, I taunted him.
You have to be right next to him.
Taunt the boss back.
See how Flame had to go in there.
Taunt the boss back.
I'm not even using. Oh, great.
Kill him! Oh, there's an ad in there. You gotta kill that first. You gotta get rid of the ads in there. Any ads. You can just keep standing here because he's gonna jump all around. And interrupt your cast, so just use a single type of a thing special where you don't have to cast it. Okay, here comes ads, so I'm gonna start healing now. I think I'll use my raid buff now, you guys.
Ah, damn it. Why did they...
Oh, they will if you have to keep hitting him all the time. It's hard. So just basically you have to have a lot of DPS for this fight to kill the ads fast. Mostly it's about killing the ads fast. Okay, we gotta heal. No, we're gonna heal the tank. Focus tank. You guys can have AoE heals, and Han Lyle gets a lot of damage too.
See, even the Ravager's pets are bloodthirsty.
Let's put dots on the boss at least.
She's on attack. Sparky's later, they're always hungry.
Instantly killed me. That was fun.
Get out of the ring. I can't res. Can you res? Oh, I got you. I got her. Oh, I got interrupted again. Oh no, Jeremy died.
So if I'm not mistaken, all DPS should be on ads except Flame. Until the ads are dead, then they get on boss. Is that
No,
correct?
that's not correct. Flame is melee and should not be on the boss. If he is in the circle, the ads are going to come to me.
He's just going there to grab him out of the circle, but he's not sticking in there. He just goes over there and grabs him.
Right. The problem is if he goes in the circle, they're going to come to me. Period. He needs to be on the ads.
Oh, they actually, because they're near you, they run to you?
Correct. 100% of the time, they are going to come to me.
Yeah, so we, the range people, though, should be standing out.
So what I
a
said
little bit.
was Flame and Jen DeLorean are on the ads. The other two DPS are on the boss.
Yeah, the faster we can get the dog down, then the less stacks she's going to get on her, too. If it takes too long, the boss doesn't enrage, but too many ads, they're going to kill her.
And if you're all standing outside the circle and doing it that way, the ads are going to come to you, not to me.
Yep.
If you go inside the circle, they're going to come to me. Period. This is a thunder trick that I loved, and this is how we're doing it. So we just need everybody to be on board with the method. Does anybody have any questions?
I'm staying right by Gracie.
Yep, you stay by Gracie too. Everyone just stacks on
Yep.
Gracie. Wherever Gracie goes, everybody else goes, except me.
When it's jumping around, you can spread out a little bit, and that helps you to be able to keep DPSing.
I'm just gonna keep Sterling alive if I can.
Right. We do have to heal Han Lyle some because he's taking ads and they hit after a while they're hitting kind of hard. Because he has stacks too.
Okay, I'll heal Hana.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, those two guys
And
are
you
what
can
we're
spread
mostly
out a
healing.
little bit when the boss is jumping around, but then you
Yeah.
just immediately go back to Gracie. And that's why I said, I don't care where you stand during his jumping around phase. I care where you're standing the rest of the time.
Yeah, we can spread out a little, but you don't need to run around in the whole area.
I'm good.
3, 2, 1.
Sparky's on the loose. Just don't try patting that sucker.
I'm gonna use my raid buff and I'm gonna DPS right now.
Who's ready for the sparkler?
The boss and DPS.
Mate, Sparky, mate.
Ah, goddamn.
Hit for the young ones.
Okay, all we're doing now is just healing.
He's jumping. And really good heals on me. He's gonna try to eat me right now.
Come out of that cubby because we can't see you.
See? Even the Ravager's pets are bloodthirsty.
Nothing.
He's on a tear. Sparky's litter, they're always hungry.
Med packing.
Flame, can you pull that other ad out, please?
Sparky don't heal so easy. Whatever you do, don't die.
Get me up.
Got it.
Yep,
I got it.
getting
I
you.
got it. I got it.
Almost overflowed, Sparky.
Taunting and running. Kill the boss. Burn phase. Just kill the boss.
Rising flame. Just kill the boss, no ads. Run, because if the ads are on you, you want to run.
I'm gonna AoE taunt to keep them off you guys so you can kill them. Just let me die. Kill them. Kill the boss. Kill him. 2%.
Whatever you do, don't die.
0%. Come on, guys. 50k.
Down, sorry. I was kiting him.
2,000 points. Oh.
Oh!
Maybe we need somebody with dots.
Was it better though, Sterling, for you, for the heals?
Flame, your DPS is usually higher than that. I'm not sure why it was lower.
Oh, I'm not going in a circle like I was told.
Yeah,
Oh.
but the ads, there's always at least one of the ads outside the circle. So are you not having anything to hit?
Sometimes there's no ads. Just melee is
Oh,
standing
you
there.
can go in the circle whenever there's no ads. Just get out of the circle before the ads spawn.
I knew there was something wrong with that.
I'm sorry.
And then, and then Jeremy, you need to do a little more heals if you can manage. Do you have adrenals? You know those healing adrenals? You can use one like when
I
we
don't
get
have
a
anything.
lot of dogs.
I don't have anything.
Oh.
But then again, you could switch me elbows for in front of
Oh,
the,
you don't have a stem? Yeah,
No.
use your stem.
I don't have a stem.
Oh. I have 5 stems, so I'll give you one of mine.
I gotta make some later.
And Starbuck, just say the word if you want to be on the boss only. That's fine with me. I don't mind
No,
taking
I'm
the ads.
fine with the ads. But what
Okay.
happens
I
is
just
like,
don't want you to feel like you're locked into something.
no. I was trying to get the ads, and then sometimes I get the ads, and then he leaps over to us, and then now they're in the yellow circle. So, and my taunt is down, and I don't want to AOE taunt, because then I pull them off you. So
Good times.
if I have to AOE taunt ads, I'll tell you so you can taunt them back.
Okay.
I'm going to be trading Jeremy for a second. Okay,
Thanks.
on this character, I only have 3 left because I've been using my adrenals. And so on this character, I only have 3 left. But when we get to the burn phase, that's when you want to use one of those.
I'm sorry, Flame, that I did not make that clear. That was my bad.
Yeah, if Flame had been hitting the boss, we would have got it down. So anyway, we're doing pretty good, actually.
I blame myself. I blame myself.
It's all Flame's fault.
It's usually my fault, so I'll take it.
Let's blame White.
Thank you. All Starbucks does is supply me with
He's your stims dealer.
Yeah. Hi, Roxy.
Good evening, everyone.
Evening.
Okay, we need to DPS the boss. It's focused. I mean the healers. I'm talking to healers when I say things. Okay, I'm gonna heal now. Okay, we can kill him faster right now.
Kill the ads.
I'm gonna hit that ad, you guys. Yeah, there you go.
He's jumping.
See, it said, here comes the young ones. That's when we have to stay out of the middle. I'm gonna use my raid buff because we have this helps a little bit to get them down faster.
Kill these ads, y'all.
He's jumping.
Defenses. Here's the ads. He jumps too much.
Taunting it out again.
See? Even the Ravager's pets are bloodthirsty.
Jumping.
You cannot reflect that at all. Just the ads, the little ads you can reflect.
She's on a tear. Sparky's litter, they're always hungry.
Rezzing.
Pull the ads out, Flame. I got the boss. Oh, never mind. I'm off.
You'll have to res on Lyle because I already got my res up. Nice.
He's jumping.
Sparky don't heal so easy.
Tank the boss.
Heal on Lyle.
Almost overflowed Sparky.
Run. This is burn phase. Run. You cannot tank him. You gotta run. Stay away from the ads. Stay away
down.
and kill the boss.
Sorry, Guzzy.
It's all good.
Oh, if you guys want
I'm
to,
not gonna be able to do this tonight, and that's okay.
if you guys want to replace me, that's fine.
Yeah, we could try that, I guess, because we do want to get this done. Of course, Flame had his correct amount of DPS this time.
I just need some gear. I need to
Yeah,
be.
if you guys want to, we could do a watchdog and get Jeremy some gear, but it's up to you guys. Otherwise, I don't mind if we replace.
I'm available if needed.
Right. It's up to you, Starling. What would you want to do? We can replace. Roxy can go in.
I'd rather do something else.
Okay. Can we do a watchdog so Jeremy can get some gear?
No, let's do
Lane, are you
PvP.
cool with that, or do you want to keep doing this?
I can do anything.
All right, let's change ops. We're done with this tonight.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's,
Yeah, we have enough tanks to do
let's,
watchdog.
let's do
That's too bad.
PvP.
It's okay, Jeremy.
I can do this right. I just feel
Jeremy
bad.
can heal the watchdog, by the way. Jeremy could heal watchdog. Who needs tokens? I don't actually need the tokens. Who needs tokens
I do.
from watchdog?
I can always use them.
Yeah,
Okay.
Four
I
more
need some blue
in
tokens.
the last piece.
No, Jerry lost his 20 seconds of DPS. That does make a difference.
Well, we
'Cause
lost.
he was on a call.
We
That's
almost
why
we almost got this guy for 50k.
he was on a phone call. That's why.
There was
That,
2,498 points on the boss on one of our polls, so
yeah.
God,
it was a valiant effort, but there's just other things that were going on.
I understand, Sherry. You should not go to a hard mode though if you have to work at the same time, because you really have to concentrate and you have to be all the way there all the time. But
I think I've done Master Blaster about Master Blaster, but the last time I did Master Blaster was 6.0. So, and that was a couple years ago, right?
no, you were fine as far as that goes. You just need to get better gear so you can have higher heals. That will give you way higher heals if we do.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference right now, Jeremy.
Yeah, why don't you well, where'd you go? It doesn't matter who you take, except not a mercenary or a commando because I'm on that kind of a character.
Still must work.
Oh, there you are.
I made it easy for you guys.
It's just doing mechanics on Watchdog. You don't have to do huge heals. You just have to do the mechanics right.
I know how to do it.
Yeah.
Mechanics.
You've gone with us to do it before. So who wants to switch? Who wants to be tanking it right now?
I don't care.
I'll take it.
Okay, so you're gonna stay on that one. Everlasting, I don't know if you have to switch or not.
Oh, did you want to take it, Starling?
No, I'm fine with you taking it. That's absolutely
Okay.
fine. I can do. Won't let me do a loadout. It will not let me do a loadout. Why not?
You have to be outside, and you have to have enough places in your inventory.
Oh, it's just saying I haven't selected my
So-
thing. Okay, so,
so
I'm
it is.
a quick group.
So it is the person who wants to do the doggy.
We have 2 healers, and we have a tank, and we have let's see,
Yeah, but I think somebody wants
3,
to go, right?
and we have 3 range DPS. So we have room for 1 more DPS. Whoever needs tokens.
Well, I don't need tokens. I was gonna say somebody was.
I would like to go for tokens. I need blue tokens.
Okay, can
Yeah.
you get?
You come on a.
Oh, good. Flame
Tom?
has a lockout, so I'm inviting him to group just for his lockout. He doesn't need any, of course.
What do you need me on?
I need a DWT to taunt the boss off there in the last part.
I'm going out of this, and I hope that
Okay.
I do not get kicked off the game.
For the last part of Watchdog?
I'm giving you lead, Flame,
Yeah.
in case I get kicked off.
Yeah, he learned the thunder trick. Or he's learning.
the thunder trick.
Nobody's over there yet, though.
Which means I need to learn the Starbuck trick of taunting at the right time. So I'm bringing a guardian melee if that's okay.
Yeah, so far we don't have any, so that's
Just gonna mute for a while. Way too many of those people. Shitty mics, not positioned well. And I really don't need to learn all of the various reasons why people would like to do this particular thing in this particular way and all the different ways it could benefit them and blah blah blah. We're gonna do Watchdog. So we're gonna do Watchdog. I don't have to hang around. What the fuck are all these? Can I just mute this server? Mute server. It's never worthwhile. I think a lot of the time people think green monitors 314p 1440p. Ready for departure. You don't need that. Enjoy your stay. Here I am, game, stream, and then over on this one screen, I've got chat and image open, and image editor open, Discord open, and then I'm trying to have a separate browser window to use to search things up. No, it's not always enough, actually.
For your inconvenience, the personnel transport terminal is currently unavailable.
Can you hear me? Listen, I have to be quick or they will find me. You need to get to the facility core. Right now, I can override the tram controls. Then, if you destroy the watchdog, I can get you access to the labs.
The first boss usually one-shot that one every time.
We know why it happened, but yeah, we almost got it down that one time.
It's my fault. Just say it's my
No, it's
fault.
not your fault alone. Also, one person was too low DPS every time.
And I misexplained it. So one of our biggest DPS was not doing as much damage as they could have.
I'm playing White Leaf. Is he today? Is he here today? No.
No.
Oh, he's not here. So.
But as soon
Then
as I
he is
started,
definitely at fault.
Yeah, we blame him tomorrow for the pause today.
as soon as I switched to my shark, it seemed like the storyline lasted a little longer. I hope.
Yeah, sorry for this. You guys have to wait. Let's see here. Where's another one? Because I did it on those guys that I just logged into.
Yeah, you locked out on there.
Oh, Altera. I can do it on Altera. Yeah, we try to do these, like Wednesday and Thursday for people that need their tokens. Thank you.
Sorry about
You're
last
on.
time. Sorry about last time, guys. I was just watching a movie.
Yeah, I know this one's not locked out, so that's good. I usually check though when I know we're going to do something, but I didn't realize.
Can you LT once more with healing, please?
Traveling, just a second. Oh, I forgot to make sure mine was 339. That's how I check it.
You're in 339.
Okay. Once more with healing.
Thank you kindly.
I'm going in. No, sorry, you guys had to wait.
So if I get all 3 pieces, I should be able to do like 337 or 338.
Yes. Yes. Now, Starbuck needs some tokens too, but do you need purple or blue ones, Starbuck?
Oh, I'm only after blue. So.
I can't hear. I can't
Yeah,
hear
so
Starbuck.
let's try to give it to Jeremy if nobody else actually needs it.
I mean, other than replacing all the offhands with cannot tokens that I need, I only need 2 more cannot tokens too, and then I don't really like quote
We're just doing it for wings.
Yeah, after that, pretty much. Yeah.
I feel like a
Which
30
wins?
case.
Victoria's Secret
ready.
wins?
I feel like a 30 case.
I don't know what to say to you right now.
I'll take it. No, Jeremy,
Okay.
I'll take it.
Here we go. And then 3, 2, 1.
Your continued disregard for facility access protocols has been recorded.
Oh.
Orange, so everybody else back up. I'm going across the middle. Do not hit me, you rusty. I'll go in the front then. Orange can't move. Heal the tank. That when I say heal the tank, I want the DPS to heal the tank. We're probably gonna, yeah, we'll have to stuck it. Sorry. Let's stuck it. Let's do a good pull instead.
No further life signs.
Why didn't the tank get enough heals?
Jeremy's not used to doing this. You always have to be in range of the tank. I'll put some markers to make sure everyone knows. It's just practice.
I'm used to doing it just.
I came in here to get a couple quick tokens for people. I'm done progression on Watchdog, guys. That was a long time ago.
Close to the boss. Back up as far as you can. Because healers have to be mid-range. And then melee are in back of the boss.
The point is back in this side of the room, back in the back here where I'm putting, and for some reason it's not letting me put markers down and I don't know why. This is so strange. Okay, here we go. Back here where the DPS marker is, this is where the DPS switch sides, is back here in these 2 lanes. The next 2 lanes for the healer and the tank. So DPS, you cannot go through where the heal marker and the tank marker are, ever. There is no reason for you ever to be in there.
And this is where different groups are different. That's all it is. But you have to maintain that understanding. Not speak in absolutes.
You were blue instead of orange. Then you will go across the middle because all the range DPS should be in the back. So that leaves room for us to go across. If I'm orange, I go right across the middle of, so you, like Uresi, should we be behind me? You're a sniper, you can hit really far away. And so that position you're in right now is really bad. You need to start back here as far as you can.
This corner right here is for the healer to decide whether they're going to be in that corner or the tank is going to be there and they're going to move back to this spot at the tank.
Yeah, you'll move back, Jeremy. As the tank is moving back, you're going to move back if there's no DPS in your way.
DPS are going to be on this side and you can move around in here and then just move backwards back to the DPS spot. But you
Oh,
can.
good call. Good call with the markers. Very nice.
So please, I'm gonna move you because you're standing in the heal spot.
I know. I don't like it when I see people standing in the healing spot.
So yes, but just start and move where the DPS markers are. Don't start where the healer is, and then you're good to go.
You move as you go, so maybe you can't reach it later. You can. So you back up as the tank's backing up. You back up.
And that's fine. Just don't be where the heal markers were. I'm happy otherwise.
Yeah. All right, let's do that again.
I'm not gonna stay muted for this whole fight. They're gonna blame.
Your continued disregard for facility access protocols has been recorded.
I just double tapped orbital and it would not hit because I am too far. And because of that, patient booked.
Stop moving if you're being tracked.
Blue, don't move. Orange, don't move. Okay, we're gonna bait. Just step out of the red and that's all. You don't need to go any farther inside. Very good.
Stay back. Stalker protocol will destroy anything in the immediate vicinity.
The fuck happened to my rotation? So, being too far away on sniper. The sniper's technically 35-meter class. Problem is,
Destroyed.
you can't double tap.
No further life signs
You
detected.
can't double tap on
Thank you
rotation,
for your
and on a class where you're running around, on a fight where you're running around, looking in a bunch of different directions, you have walls in your way, being able to double tap is kind of. They have a very particular way of doing things. Good for them. Giving everyone that doesn't do it exactly that way a ton of shit. But I guess I'll unmute. Devin.
We're not frogging this, so we're not going to be pulling a bunch of times. Just keeping us honest.
That's what we said. No, I actually said 5. I don't know how many times we've done it though.
This is like our second pull. Or
Third.
yeah. Third. This will be our third, yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Your continued disregard for facility access protocols has been recorded.
Orange, I'm headed across the middle. Jeremy, you can stay there.
Actually, don't know.
Okay, now you go on the other side. Blue, don't move. Excuse me. I got too much gum. Orange, don't move. Heal team. Okay, we're baiting. I need to. I'm gonna go to the back. Oh, I'm going to the back. I thought. Oh well, it's okay. Go to the center. DPS, you would be in the back, so that I can get in one of the front positions.
Basically, what you do, range DPS, is you just run around the back side of him in a circle until you end up where you started.
They should be on the other side of the room now.
Okay, don't get behind the tank. Clear mid. Orange is defending. First up is caster or Troy.
Disrupt the cannon with the opposite polarity.
I need a cleanse. Thank you. Okay, next up is Shijiri. Wait. Okay, go Shijiri. Next up is once more with feeling. Last up is Alteri. Blue to a wall, all blue to a wall.
To the wall.
Degals. Clear mid. Don't be behind the tank. Okay, first blue is defending. First up is caster Troy. Okay, next up is Shizuri. Wait for the red circle. Okay, Shizuri. Next up is once more with feeling. Last up is Jeremy Sork.
Stand next to the side of the dog.
Jeremy Sork, wait for the red circle. Then
Now go under it. Go under his head, under the bubble.
That's way too far away.
Okay, all colors to a wall. I'm gonna probably...
There's an orange sort of in the middle. I hope he's orange. There's an orange in the middle, so I hope. Oh, he's blue. Watch out! Watch out!
Nope, that's it.
Okay, one more pull, and that will be 5. That was close, though. You almost got to burn phase.
So I messed up on that part there.
Yeah, you need to get right under his nose. You can't be that far.
Alright. Fucking watchdog progression. Calculated pursuit. Tell me about it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to look in this tree and see the same thing you do. Calculated pursuit. You gain 4 charges upon exiting cover. Oh, yeah. You know? Yeah. I'm doing that for this one. Does it... Snipe and lethal shot. But it's not going to let my series of shots keep going. Which is fine. At least it'll give me snipe. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate that. I definitely want that this fight. All right, let's see what they're telling me I'm doing wrong now.
If it's blue, it depends on if it's blue or orange. So he'll come up to this area shortly after he picks up all the circles. Uh-oh, we just had a power glitch.
Good, that's too good.
I hope our power doesn't go out.
Jeremy, where I put the markers, that's where you want to drop your circles. You just step out of your red circle towards the middle. You don't actually go into the middle. And then as soon as you've dropped your circle, so as soon as it's degaussed off of you and it's on the ground, you make like a bandit and you run all the way behind the boss on whatever side of the room you're on.
Okay, I'm running towards Gracie then.
Yep, you go around and come over here. You just have to avoid red circles. Stay out of those. And those red circles are bigger than they appear to you, so you just got to get out of those.
And then as the tank drives the boss around, you're following behind, and you're going to end up exactly where you started on the other side of the room. So you're literally just doing a circle around the back side of the boss as the tank pulls him around the room. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You don't have to be able to reach the tank during that phase, only up until you get to that phase. And then as soon as it's over and you're back where you started, you're in range of the tank again. Really easy.
Okay.
When I am healing the beam phase, I always stand over here on this side of the dog. And you can stand over there on the other side. That's what she's talking about. You're going to end up over there where that second marker I put down. Oh dear, we're getting power outages.
You ready, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I'm surprised everything's still on.
When you're ready, Starbuck.
Okay. 3, 2.
Your continued disregard for facility access protocols has been recorded.
Stop moving if you're being trapped.
Sniper, you need to move.
Blue can't move right now, so don't move. Orange, don't move. Blue can move all around now. We're baiting, so get next to the wall or corner.
Bait.
Now get behind the boss. Run, 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 run.
Stay back. Stalker protocol will destroy anything in the immediate vicinity.
Great job on circle placement. Okay, get ready to clear mid.
Red.
Okay, blue's defending. First up is Uresi.
Disrupt the cannon with the opposite polarity.
Next up is Thunderstroke. Thunderstick. Next up is once more with love or feeling. Sorry.
I like my new character name.
Okay, last up is Alteria. Gracie.
Fuck is this lag?
Orange to a wall. All orange to a wall.
Wall.
G-Gauss. Clear mid. Orange is defending. First up is Shizuri. Shizuri. It's gonna be random. It's either gonna be... Never mind.
I got.
Yes, Siri, did you go AFK?
Get to a wall with your colors.
Our tank's down. Did you get a res?
No, I didn't.
I couldn't res them at all.
Oh, it's a bug in here. Sometimes you can't res people. Yeah, we'll be dead because he's gonna jump on.
Thanks for trying, everybody.
So, yes, Yeresi,
No further life signs detected.
were you AFK?
For your compliance.
Nope.
He called your name like 4 times and you
No,
never
he
went.
called another name.
Ziri.
I called Chiziri.
Oh, I'm sorry.
S-C-H-R-I.
Oh, it was Saxon. Oh, okay. Spilled, what is it, Saxon?
Done with that. Just done. Done. Let's find something else to do. Hopefully there's another group going on. If not, I would rather fucking solo level. Let's see. Can I find... That's a proper group going on. No, let's just fucking... Let's chat specs and stuff and things. I mean, my play wasn't perfect. For some reason, I don't know what it is. I think it's just because of how... I don't know what it is. Plasma Probe and Orbital Strike have 35-meter ranges, and yet, for whatever reason, if you are... It's like there's a sweet spot or something. They act as if they only... When you're trying to double tap, they act as if they only have 30. I think that's what's going on. Let me try to... I have a rifle on me real quick. Yeah, let me... Why did I exit to my ship? I can't get 35 meters of my ship, can I? Not even on the sniper one. Or the, yeah. Let me go to... There's something going on. I want to figure this out. And quick travel. Not working. I want to get this figured out. I want to find out why I continually cannot double tap a boss. For probe and orbital. Game calculates distance from the edge. Engineering, void, or orbital. If it says I've got 35 on this, because it happens with probe too. Why does it allow? But it'll allow me to do all of my other moves. Am I going to be able to get 35 meters in here either? Yeah. Okay. So obviously that's too far. But it lets me do it here. And sometimes, and a lot of the time that I'm seeing it, it's about 32. So I'm doing it I'm at 34.57 at the moment. And it lets me pull it off. And I don't think it has to do with movement of the boss either. There are sometimes, Watchdog is a mobile fight, but there are some times where I'm just sitting in a corner, trying to double tap, and the boss isn't moving. You don't have to move the boss all the time. He's not actually moving all the time. I don't know. I am confused. So, let's see. And it's not like I can slow that fight down or anything like that and figure out what's going on that particular time. Don't think anybody's game for that.
You met one.
So,
You're well, Pat.
and I picked the most fun mission for us to chat about. So, Ruffian. Since we've got some time, Ruffian's bleed. Oh, wow. I have not been in a group that went without Discord. But it seems like a fight where that's absolutely doable. What you're saying right there, because so it happens in story mode when people do DP runs on the Calpheus fight. Yeah, I think that's it. Where BL, FL, so on. It's not that hard to just quickly get it out in chat. And so whoever would be doing the call out in voice, typing the first name, just the first name, just the first one. Get the first one out real quick. That's fine. That buys you 10 seconds before, 12 seconds before you need to do anything else. And
I let you go.
spend the rest, spend that time figuring out what the 3 other names are and then typing out. You don't need to do more than 1 letter. Most of the time. If you have to get out 2 or 3 letters, that's fine. But, 1 letter, comma, 3 letter, comma, 3 letter, you're done. That's it. So that absolutely seems like a fight where you could just do it inaudible. So yeah, I've never heard of people doing it, but it makes a lot of sense for people to do it that way. So glad you popped in today, Dizzy. I wanted to hear about that. That's awesome. Was that something that you did with an actual group that you were regularly running with? I don't have one of those right now. Kind of tough to commit. and other reasons. But I mean, if you had a group that was doing the whole thing on farm, fuck yeah. Hang out, just do music.
I could. I don't.
Look, you may not well, but if we here are the traffics.
Same thing with Canoff. Like people call out for Yanks. Do they need to?
Thank you.
I don't think they do. Especially if they mark themselves.
Keep my major tart. We need 8 hours.
I don't think the tank. Well, I will say this: the tanks need to talk. I think. I haven't tanked that fight, but if it's all about stacks, and they get into a rhythm where they've kind of
I hear your exploits with
people
Lieutenant
just being,
went well.
I'm one,
Hope
somebody
you
types
are
I'm two.
versatile.
Ah, see,
Unlike my esteemed colleague,
you guys are a hell of a lot more organized
I
on
don't
Tuvok
do
then.
no-
That's awesome.
I-
That's
Bring me-
awesome. Do I have my 32 here on me? I do. And that also, that kind of solves the problem of two people saying it at the same time. Who really gets it? Well, chat solves that problem. Most of the time. I have seen times where I've typed in chat with someone else's stream, and it comes up in a different order. But maybe that's just the game, or am I thinking about stream chat? I don't know. It initially does sound surprising, but at the same time, the more I think about it, the more it makes sense how you guys are doing it. I've never heard healers needing to have their own special spots called out in Watchdog. That was a first. Just hadn't heard that before. I understand healers needed to be in range of the tanks. I have solo healed that fight a couple times. It's not hard. As long as you stay in range. But it wasn't... I wasn't telling people to fuck off. You can't be here. It wasn't... that wasn't necessary. Cyborg rocket packs. There wasn't this dead space where ranged could not be. And how many fucking times am I sitting against the wall and not being able to get my double click moves off? Because I was too far away. Your range, you have forever range, you don't need to be here. It did though.
There's been
DPS on those pulls was low. 32. I'm gonna change the title. All four people in the first row. It was also the first time you've heard about dividing the space up. Exactly. That... Overcomplicating is a good word. And that's not uncommon here. That is absolutely a thing. Oh, wait. Be back in just a sec. Okay. All 4 people in the first row. Yeah, and I've always thought that you could also with how things go, I'm surprised that there hasn't been people trying to min-max that more, as in tightening up the square and doing it closer to the inside corner, that central corner, because it seems like in games like this, I would say the first time I saw it in something like that wasn't even Star Wars. I played this because this came out before Destiny, but I think the first time I saw ridiculous overdoing it when it comes to trying to min-max was actually in Destiny. And it's, if anybody could think of a slightly particularly better way of doing it, then they had to go spit about it on Reddit, and like they had to. It's like they felt that they had to convert people, and that they were going to get internet cool points for doing it. And I'm surprised that I'm not hearing people talk about a more efficient way of doing that. And I think what it might be is simply because people are probably more along the lines surprisingly rare to happen on the internet, but I think people are of the mind right now of, look, this works, shut up. And that would be surprising. And welcome. Especially when they try to bring other outside people into it. And just trying to get more runs in. They start bringing people who are capable, but were not a part of the initial compression. So it's 2-lock your main server. And how long have you been playing? Stop. It's like the companions know how to... which one you do not want them to go to every time. Or maybe it's simply this. They will focus target. You don't want them to, but they will focus target with you.
That wasn't too bad.
Exactly. It's going to give you... essentially, it'll make it to where the boss need to be moved less, and they will get those stacks earlier. But you're not going to get to 10 stacks earlier. You'll just get to 8 stacks earlier. And so, it's got just a slight bit of a benefit in that regard. A second. Why not stun break work? It's definitely not necessary to beat the fight at all. So a little bit less boss movement. You get to 8 stacks quicker. Slight benefit to overall DPS. And I know people like parsing on that fight just because of the stacks. But that's like just like with all top parses on bosses. If you have the top parse on a boss and it wasn't the group trying to get you that parse, go back in and use the group to help you because you could do better. There are ways like that with all fights. Absolutely. Council, we did this by mistake. You're transitioning your stuff to Malgus? Okay. Is it you alone moving or you and a bunch of people moving? Or a few? I will say there was... we were doing... Was it story mode? It might have been story mode. We were just doing a quick TFB. And we thought, fuck it, let's kill Herod last. And it doesn't work. He kept being healed to full, and so we ended up doing something. What we did, like, we just kept going and we kept trying at it. And I can't remember exactly what we did, but I think we did something like 30 million damage on that fight, and a bunch of dot spreading and so on. And it was just to try to do something wrong. So we ended up getting a ton of damage on that fight that we didn't really earn. We were just fucking with the mechanics. No, it did not work. He kept getting healed. We thought it was going to work for a while. We were bringing down Kelsara, and Kelsara was being healed. It was looking weird with Herod not being pushed to lightning phase. Because even though we were spreading damage around it, I guess it wasn't enough, or the healing of Kelsara messed with it. So Kelsara kept being healed to full. What is the deal? So, if you want to go for a very super high parse on the fight, then you set it up. You absolutely set it up in order to help your parse and no one else. I would say, and no one's going to give a shit about it, but I would say Fabricator is another droid like that where just get... Shit. How did I not get caught? Just get everyone up on the puzzle except you, and do that thing so damn quick that he almost doesn't lose the debuff. Because I did that before, way back, when KP was still part of the progression, and we were so quick on the puzzle that he almost did not lose the burn debuff. I think. And that was fun. Then you'll have people doing... If you were to do something like that today, I don't even know what the parts would be like. 70k? That was an incredibly efficient way of getting down the enemies. Master Ranos. Let's do it like that again. Look at that. How come she doesn't do that all the time? Well, I just accidentally stumble upon the way to get to a datacron that I got back in 2012 and forgot about entirely. It's kind of fun. I like rediscovering things.
Another one down.
Back in 5 where I played damage buff on played the damage buff. Remind me. There's one of them on Narshada in particular that I remember hating. Very well for Conquest this week. After forgetting to invade. What's the damage debuff you're talking about? For some reason I'm not remembering. Have the secret stuff in there, do they? Oh, I gotta loot you. This is me paying attention.
Another one down.
So while they were doing the in-between pulls on that, during the comms chatter and all that, this thing that's below the camera right there, where I always put the character I'm on and what class they are, I am trying to get a little better, and we will see. I need to actually export the stuff, see what it looks like. But I think it's going to be more work than I want, because that's actually 4 different layers in well, I'm sorry, 2 different layers and then 2 more layer groups. Every single character has their own layer in the layer group. And so what I would have to do, since I don't think there's a way to do it in GIMP, is I would have to go to each individual layer and stroke the layer individually to give it a drop shadow. I want a drop shadow on all 4 of the elements down below. And then also to color them so that you know that I'm doing Imperial or Republic side, and then also for just a quick reference in case, like, I don't have all of the class names memorized, just to know what role it is. So I was actually coloring everything in between pulls while I was doing all that. Nightmare. Oh, did I not stealth? I stealth. That's right, this season. Swirly thing that spawns, you could walk. Which fight are you talking about? Oh, what are you talking about on Terra itself? First phase? And I am a Watchman main, so I know what you're talking about with getting more damage from... It's not so much that you get a damage buff, it's that it just reflects a certain amount of that damage. If it buffed a lot of your other stuff, that would be interesting. Don't know if it would really... I don't think it would change anything. Just because you are not... You aren't doing buffs around that particular mechanic. You're never doing buffs around you, so you're still outside, yeah. Oh, no, I'm not talking about... Okay, so the swirly thing does, yes. I'm talking about Rebuke for a Sentinel, for a Watchman Sentinel. It simply reflects a percentage of the damage that you receive. It doesn't buff your overall damage going out. And so it would be nice if it did, though, because then that would actually change how it's used, how people would... they'd have to be careful about it and have the approval of their healers, but they would essentially save it more and mitigate less just so they had it up for damage phases, for burst phases. So specifically Rebuke, it just simply... so it's not affected by things like... the thing I don't use anymore, Inspiration, or Adrenals, or anything like that. Hey, I want to do that to you. I haven't... I did get it off. Okay. Swirly do, yes. You would definitely try to play around that. That's not the throw on. What might be going on over here? 8-man? Filled, but the bot's not filling it. Missed it. Oh well. I actually don't have a lot of those Master Mode achievements filled out. Why don't I have that answer memorized? You're making me want to look. I'm going to log over and look. Reduces all damage taken by Blah and deals X amount of energy damage to attackers. Okay, so that's a little interesting. This effect cannot occur more than once every second, lasts 10 seconds, refreshes its full duration when attacked, but it can't last longer than 30 seconds. So no, this doesn't have to do... Zen is the one where it increases the critical chance of your burn attacks, and by extension, critical burns do have a chance of rebuilding focus. So this specific defensive of Rebuke, the fact that it is not reflecting a percentage of the damage, but a fixed number, makes me wonder if that number then gets affected by other buffs. Like this... I don't know if the tooltip will change, but if I hit this... Wow. I just adrenaled and Rebuke's tooltip updated. I still don't think it's worth... I don't know. I mean, if there's a phase where you're always taking damage, or a fight where you are always taking damage, and wouldn't you want another cooldown of this, another activation of this during the fight, than simply getting a small boosted amount? Because it was, with the adrenal at 683, without the adrenal at 616. I wouldn't say that's necessarily worth it. I wouldn't not use Rebuke on a fight where you are constantly taking damage and therefore have the choice to hold it. I would just activate it again, because that's likely going to just be more damage overall. It did. It did. Because I don't know if you played after they took away Master Strike, and I don't know what the name would have been on the Imperial side. But they took away that 3-second channeled move. And soon after... So I started playing about 3 weeks before...
Not even a
7 was supposed to come out, and then it got delayed a month, and so I played less than 2 months. Before that came out, so I was learning all of the... I had to learn how it played, knowing that it was going to change significantly enough when the patch came. And so I wanted to learn it and do it well, because I was already at the point where I could start jumping in operations. And then figure out how to change things. So right after that came out, one of the big changes was the... It became less about maximizing your... Well, Ravage? Imperial side, I think? That was the main damage. And then it became... Oh, wait, no, actually, your biggest damage doing is the Zen and a Force Melt. And so everything became centered around that, and it arguably still is at the moment. But they changed how that worked now to, instead of it being you have to hit this then this, otherwise you miss that duplicate. You don't have to do it that way. It just is supposed to work off of consuming the stacks, but at the same time, don't do it too early. But it doesn't do 4-time damage anymore. It does... Ravage, there you go. Yeah, that little 3-second dance that you would do with your sabers.
Not even a challenge.
Turn around. Turn around. Thank you. Am I not getting upper hand every time I use those two? What is it this side? Tactical advantage. Shooting cooldown text is just. I should have bought cough drops today. Those many settings that I wish you could set once. It would just work across all your characters. Chat settings is another big thing. Every time I make a new character, disable general chat. First thing. The second thing is to open up my mailbox, pull out the party Jawa, and destroy it. 1, 2 every time. Am I not really? I'm not doing the bonus. How long have you played, Dizzy? This fucking mission. This one has. Yeah, this one causes a lot of backtracking.
For victory! Another one down.
What's the situation?
So don't. There's one other. I know.
It's a
Right.
Casually. Oh, gods. So gods and nature. So I stopped playing in 2015, and didn't start again until very early last year. And so gods and nature progress came out during that huge absence I had. So I did not get to get the that stuff. I didn't experience those, and even still now, any achievements that I have on hard mode in those two operations were because I was just a body, and things were not explained, which is fine. But I want to get there because I want to start tackling Nightmare. Now I know Nightmare Gods is a joke on Isaac's, but because scaling. But yeah, a lot of people are still going after Nightmare Nature, and that's great. You know, I want to be able to earn my way into spots like that. Not necessarily permanent groups or anything like that, but just runs. But getting through and understanding everything on hard first. Not every single fight at every single difficulty actually has a good guide out there. I'll say that. At least a good text guide. I hate my damn... I hate my good guide search results, including a ton of video stuff. I don't watch videos. 2 years after release, that is a long, long ass time. You have been playing this game longer than I have. Quite a bit. I played from launch, which was basically the beginning of 2012. I did play it, like, first, second day of release is when we got it. And then until I want to say it was early 2015, so 3 years later, that I stopped trying to do anything with any sort of difficulty. And, well, I don't want to say that. Trying really hard to do anything like that into progression. I was part of a progression group, but they were a lot slower about things. It was in an Aussie guild, actually, because of the time that I was playing at the time. And so I went ahead and stayed playing with them just because it was the last thing I was doing in the game, and it became the only 2 times I logged in during the week. And I did that up until the summer of 2015, but I wasn't really playing then. So I guess it's kind of surprising now that I think about it, but I was only really playing really hard, and it definitely was playing really hard for 3 years, for just a little over 3 years. And that is absolutely surprising to me. And then took a break until the beginning of 2022, so 7 years off. Damn, that's the first time I've actually thought that through.
Back up. Huh. It'll.
I think we've got it, Kemish.
Look. Yeah. All I find is. Great. Yep. There's a. That's.
Spacebar 2. God's Nightmare. Nature, on the other hand, not so much. Yeah, I don't disagree. Committing to a specific time right now has proven difficult, both because of mistakes that I've made and, in addition, just other reasons. I need to have some flexibility with what I do. I need to be able at any time to just. For just personal, just internal reasons. It just has to do with what the fuck is a mood swing. It might be a mood swing. I don't know. To be able to just get up and go, and but turning on the camera right now has proven incredibly therapeutic for people like you to just come in and hang out and chat. That has been incredibly helpful. That will continue to go on. Not a regular schedule or anything like that, but that will continue to go on. And I hope that I'm able to get a bunch of people together who just enjoy the game and want to talk the shit out of it. You guys are gonna come in. 25 flying creatures on Balmore as an Imperial player. Have I really ignored killing the wildlife that much that I only just got that achievement in 2023? So I do not disagree that that would be the much better way to get in, but I'm also hoping to be a Phil. Earn my way. Like, people will actually want me to come and fill in. So that might be another way to knock it out. Obviously less reliable.
No more.
I'm.
So you liked Gods came out first then. Again, any fights that I've done on Gods of Nature was just being pulled through. I was a body, so I still don't know much about those. I was relearning Revan the other day, and that was, again, fun. It's reaffirming my desire to do those things, to engage with that aspect of this game. Really want to.
I'm here. Hold on. I'm giving some. Are you ever?
No, it's not. I want to do it your way. I want to get into it. It's more of an inability to do it so much right now. That's all. I agree with your method. That's better.
You're ready. So he's up here. Well, you. If it...
Is there... And it's going to be lofty, and it's going to take time, and I'm going to have to start parsing better, and so on. It's going to take a while to make sure that I can actually... Because when I talk about earning, the just like people checking to see if you're online type of bill, like that's the kind of stuff that is... Like, I want that because it's difficult, because it's hard to earn. And you just have to assume that you got to be doing a lot better until you get there. Revan. So, Revan hard mode was the progression when I quit. And this is not the way to get there. main? Watchman. Absolutely Watchman. Ah. Didn't go into stealth because I pissed off some birds. Is this far enough? That is not far enough. And I don't have stealth out yet. I didn't even want to go down this far today. Uh, When you're speed leveling a bunch of characters every single week, yes, I will absolutely take advantage of the ones that I can still. More endgame characters means more lockouts. But I think at the moment, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to close the door on turning the camera back on tonight, but I'm going to turn it off now and hope that the next time I show back up, Dizzy, that you're here. This is exactly just simple chat, enjoying it, loving it. Grateful that you're here. Grateful you stuck around. So I might be back tonight if there's more to do, but at the moment, not feeling this chair anymore. So I'm gonna get up, go and try to be active in the limited way that I can. So Dizzy, thank you for hanging out.